Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series where we are going to be playing a bit of Football Manager. I know obviously if you've been on my channel before, it is mainly F1 stuff, but I do also like football and I like Football Manager. So we're going to do a little series on it just for the beta. And then if that goes well, maybe I'll do a main series when the full game drops on November the 8th. And the team that I've chosen to go with for this save is Arsenal, as you can see on the top, that Adam kindly bought me if you've seen his channel over at SK Shadow Football. That's the team I support, so we might as well go for it. We are a little bit in the season already. It is the 25th of August, so I have done the first couple of games. In terms of the squad, I haven't really done anything. We've had transfers in, but these are obviously just all the transfers that they already did. We've only got 25 million to be able to spend. And to be honest, there's not really anywhere that stands out to me as a place that we need to get someone. If we have a look on the squad planner, the new feature for this year's Football Manager game, I'd say the only place that we are probably lacking is right back, because we've only got Tomiyasu and Cedric. I know we've got Benjamin White, but he is obviously our centre-back. But if either of these two get injured, then we might have an issue. Of course, we do have Maitland-Niles, who is out on loan. So when he comes back at the end of this season, he's okay, but he does only have 3-star potential, so it's not great. But yeah, in terms of the actual squad, nothing has changed to the normal Arsenal squad. Tactics I've gone for are just your standard 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. Why not? Might as well see if it works. And then in terms of the games we've already played, we've done 3 games of the season so far. We beat Chelsea 5-0. 5-0 with Gabriel Jesus getting a hat-trick. And then we played Southampton and beat them 5-0 as well, with 5 different goal scorers, which is insane. And then we played Brighton and won 3-1 with Jesus getting 2 goals as well, including one in the 90-plus 3rd minute. So we've got the North London derby to play, which should be interesting. And then I'm going to do Leeds off camera. And then we've got Liverpool. We also have a deadline day recruitment meeting, because deadline day is in 7 days' time. Like I say, we haven't really brought anyone in, so that is what it is. These are the 2 right backs that our scouts have managed to find. We've got Manuel Lazzari from Lazio. He's a bit too expensive, plus he's 28, you know. It's not the Arsenal way, is it, to bring in 28-year-olds? He's decent, there's no doubt about it. He's very pacey. His strength isn't great, though. And, I mean, he's got a good personality as well, though, but as a backup, he's not terrible, but he would be a very expensive backup. So I'm not sure if we should go for that. And PSG are actually in for him for 16 million, which is interesting. And the other person they've brought us is another Italian called Matteo Darmian from Inter, who's a fair bit cheaper, but he's 32. He's 32 years old. Attribute-wise, he's not awful, but yeah, maybe I'll put him on a short list just so we can keep him there in case we have to get him as a backup, pretty much. Before we go into the Spurs game, we actually have the UEFA Europa League group stage as well. There is music, apparently, but I don't think I've set it up. We'll have to see. We'll view the draw. Oh, no, the music is apparently going. I can't hear it. Don't have headphones. But yeah, this is the start of the draw. We've got a live reaction as well, saying Man U, Arsenal and Roma are very strong contenders to win the Europa League. I think I'll probably agree with that, to be honest. Where are we going to end up? So we are in Group G. Interesting. So we won't have Man U, which is quite nice. So who will we have? Ludogorets, fine. Freiburg and Silkeborg. Not going to lie, I think that is probably the best Europa League draw we could possibly have asked for. I don't actually know who any of these teams are. They might be good, but I don't think so. So these are all the group stages. So Man U have got a pretty easy group there. They've got PSV, so could be difficult, but I don't think so. I think Rangers have actually got a run-in to be able to get through into the Tottenham game. This is our lineup. So we've got Jesus up front, Smith Rowe, Saka, Odegaard, Xhaka, Elneny. I mean, if you've watched any Arsenal games, you'll be very familiar with this lineup, apart from Cedric in right back. I think we'll play Tomiyasu, actually, not Cedric, because his average rating, I mean, in the last 5 games has been 7.82, so he has been playing absolutely amazingly. Ben White hasn't been playing overly great, to be honest. He's only had an average rating of 6.7, which isn't amazing. I've brought Saliba on as a sub a couple of times, and he's actually been playing pretty decent. But it is what we're playing, a balanced sort of gegenpress type thing. Seems to be working. So we have a highlight straight away, straight off the kickoff. Kane sends it to Bissouma. Sends it down the wing. Can we defend against this? I hope so. It would be absolutely tragic to... was that not a pen? I think we've been saved there. Somehow Saka gets dispossessed immediately. Back down the wing to Perisic. Kane almost has it. Oh, and Son. Oh, no. Not even a minute in and Spurs have scored against us. Come on. How do we win 5-0 against two teams and then we immediately concede to Spurs in the first minute? Well, we immediately have a second highlight with us kicking off. Can we do the same thing? We seem to just be passing it between ourselves at the moment. Tomiyasu sends it back to White. Can we just get it up the field so Saka's on it? Get it straight down the middle to Smith Rowe. Can he put it in? Yes, he can. Oh, my God. What is... Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. You got 1 minute, 2 minute. It's just crazy. I'm going to encourage them. Hopefully they should be happy about that. Apart from Xhaka, he wasn't happy for some reason. But Odegaard puts it into the box. Nothing of it. Saka's still on it. Can he float it into the middle? Not sure. Zinchenko, El Neni, Saka. Someone give it to Jesus. Oh, Saka. Oh my God. He tried left footing it there and it just didn't work. We're still first, though. We're still top of the league because Tottenham are actually second at the moment. So this is a pretty important game, to be honest. City managed to draw. So I don't know if I can get the table up here. Yeah, there we go. City managed to draw against one of their teams that they played. So they've actually only got 7 points at the moment. Spurs have got a free kick. I mean, this is a bit too far out to go for a shot, I think. But we'll have to see. He goes for it. Oh, almost has it. Ramsdale actually has to make the save. Saka... to Xhaka, and he puts it in. Oh my God. They seem to be calling for offside, but I think we're okay. No VAR check. We're good. We are all good. That was a fantastic goal. Comes off the header of the Spurs player. Saka then passes it to Xhaka in the middle. No, White passes it to Xhaka, and he just left foots it straight into the bottom left corner. That is exactly what we're looking for. Have a look here as well. Tottenham are playing a really defensive formation. I don't know why they're doing that. Xhaka into the middle, onto Saka. Not quite. Smith Rowe is on it. Onto Jesus, and in off the keeper. And it is 3-1. So far, we're playing all right. In terms of XG, it should be tighter than it is, but I'm not going to complain. Our attacking guys up here are all above a 7 rating, which is good for us. Saka sends it... I was going to say send it down the middle, but he doesn't. It allows Son to get on the ball. Kane is left almost uncontested. No idea who this guy is. And Son puts it in and makes it 3-2. We need to hold on to this lead. We really need to hold on to this lead. I do not want to be losing this. Let's make some subs. Our guys up front are playing well, so I'm not going to mess with them too much. Zinchenko, going to give Tierney a go. Ramsdale's not playing amazingly. Maybe bring on Cedric for Tomiyasu. Gabriel and White, I think, are okay. I might change White up to Saliba just because he's on a yellow and we can't afford a red card here. Going to drop our press line onto a mid block and then hopefully we can just slow the pace down a bit but not invite too much pressure. And maybe we can see out this game. Because, like I said before, in terms of XG, this is a really, really tight game. And they've gone more attacking as well. And they've changed their approach and playing with more freedom. We've got a corner. Can we make it 4 goals? Because that would be very, very helpful for us. Smith Rowe, is that a pen? I think we've got a penalty. Penalty awarded. Who's taking it? It looks like it's going to be Gabriel Jesus. Can he get it in the net? Steps up, sends it to the left. Keeper goes the right way. But he wasn't able to save it, and that is 4-2, and I think that is going to be the game sealed. No more highlights after that, so that is 4-2 for us, and we win against our rivals. Keeps us top of the league, and the fans are going to be very happy about that, because one thing I haven't shown is the supporter profile, which is obviously a new thing in this Football Manager. So if we go down to club vision, you can see in supporters, and you can see what they want us to do. So they want us to finish above Tottenham, required, as well as finish above Man U, and then they want us to be competitive against Chelsea, which they're obviously happy about because we beat them 5-0 in a first league game. But I mean, we don't actually have to really care about the supporters because their influence on the board is low. So, but in terms of the board objectives, they want us to increase commercial revenue. Not really sure how I'm supposed to do that. Signing and using players who bring a merchandising boost. Okay, fair enough. Sign players to sell for a profit. And then this season they want us to challenge for the Europa League, qualify for Champions League, reach latter stages of FA Cup, and be competitive in the Carabao Cup. Now, with the Carabao Cup, we actually have been drawn against Chelsea as our first team, so that could be interesting. Rodgers was spotted at our stadium. Yeah, that, from the beginning, it's saying that Leicester have been wanting to sign Ramsdale. Not going to happen. Keepers are very difficult to come by, especially Premier League standard ones, and I do not fancy selling our main keeper. That keeps us top of the league with 4 wins in 4 games and a goal difference of 14, which is just insane. But I will do the game against Leeds and then see you back in the game against Liverpool. Okay, so you join me back after the Leeds game, which we actually only drew 0-0, which was just really annoying. In terms of XG, again, it was quite tight, but we just weren't. We had 20 shots, 6 on target, but we just weren't able to get any of them in the net, which is quite annoying. We have literally just had transfer deadline day as well, where we did make a signing. We actually made a signing. We have purchased Agustin Gueye from San Lorenzo, and we've sent him back on loan to San Lorenzo, basically. He's an 18-year-old Argentinian right-back. He's 2-star at the moment, with a potential of sort of 3 to 3.5 star. We signed him for 5.5 million, and he's already worth 12 to 18 million. So give it a couple of years, and he should be worth a fair amount of money, which should help us towards our club vision of sign players to sell for a profit. And then on transfer deadline day as well, Tottenham signed a guy called Mehdi Taremi for a considerable amount of money, £48 million. To be honest, he looks like he's pretty decent. Oh my God, he's worth like £160 million. What the hell? He's 30 years old. As you could probably tell, I don't really know much about other football other than Arsenal, so this guy might actually be a well-known player. I don't know. But he played for Porto by the looks of it for quite a while. He cost 4 million back then. Oh, plus part exchange, but still. And rather annoyingly, I did actually have a right-back that I was going to buy as a proper backup right-back called Joan Foyth, but Liverpool got there before us and managed to buy him for £36 million. I was offering £36 million, and Villarreal were coming back saying, no, we want like 45. So I don't know what that was about, but unfortunately, Liverpool were able to get him instead of us. Okay, so into the Liverpool game. This is the lineup we're playing. It's pretty similar to last game, to be honest. Still on the gegenpress, but given it's Liverpool, I don't know, it might be worth just lowering the press, I'm not sure, just not going so often, because we have to bear in mind they have a lot of pacey people that could easily get behind our defence. So we're not going to do a pressing trap at all. We could maybe do a standard defensive line with a mid-block. Just stick with this to keep it unbalanced, and we'll see how it goes. If we keep getting overrun, then we might have to drop back a little bit, but we'll see if this manages to work or not. Managed to motivate all the players for the first time ever. So, on to our first highlight, 4 minutes in. Not 2 goals in 2 minutes like we did last time. And Saka almost puts it in the bottom left of the goal, but unfortunately not able to. Xhaka getting a yellow card in the 3rd minute. That is pretty unsurprising. Another highlight already. And Salah goes through the middle. Ramsdale makes the save, but it is going to be a corner for Liverpool. Let's see what they can do. They float it into the box. We managed to clear it, but Salah is still on it. Xhaka, Odegaard, and he just launches it up the field to just try and get it out of our box. Smith Rowe's on it. Oh my God, that could have been a good chance. He just loses it. He should have just passed it to the right and we'd have been through, but never mind. Salah on the wing. Gomez onto Kanate. There's the right back we were going to buy. He's on the pitch. Foyth, he's a first teamer for Liverpool. That's surprising. I didn't think he was that good, but never mind. And Salah almost scored. Oh my God. We got lucky there. We got really lucky there. They have had so much more possession than us as well. I think we're just going to drop back, go for a shorter passing and maybe a mid-block standard. Trap them on the outside as well. See what we can do here. It might work. Try and regain a bit more control in the midfield. I think that's where we seem to be losing it, apart from when Xhaka gets dispossessed immediately. But he does manage to bring it back to us, which is very good. Tomiyasu on the right wing. Gets it to Saka. Can he put it in the middle to Odegaard? Oh, he does, but there's no goal. Jesus somehow keeps it on the pitch. Odegaard, once again, that is not a pen. And Thomas... No. Saliba brings it to Partey. Saka down to Odegaard. Can we get it in the box for Jesus? We can, but once again, he doesn't get it in the goal. We've had so many shots, and they're just not getting converted into goals. It's just really aggravating here. And another one floats on top of the goal. And half-time, 0-0. I wonder how City are doing. I don't know if they've got a game at the moment, because that is what is important. They do have a game, but it looks like they must be drawing at the moment, because it is still... neck and neck on points. Saka looks like he's giving everything he should. Okay, fine. Nelson, really? Do we not have anyone better? Bring on Martinelli. He's a little bit out of fitness by the looks of it. Jesus, I don't know. Like, should I just change him back to a pressing forward? Because he's just not doing very well as a complete forward at the moment. Smith Rowe, can he get it down the side to Odegaard? On to Tomiyasu. We've got acres of space here, and Jesus gets it into the net, but it might be offside. We had so many passing opportunities there, and if that's offside, then that is so annoying. It's not offside. Goal is awarded. On to Tierney in the wing. Smith Rowe. Jesus. And that might be offside. VAR is checking it. Are we good? We good. 2-0. There's 2 goals now that they've had to check for offside. 78 minutes in, we should probably make some subs. Odegaard's not playing amazingly, so we'll swap him out for Vieira. They've got a free kick. Tsimikas takes it, and that is an amazing goal, to be honest. I can't say much about that. That was pretty good. We're going to go cautious and just hope that it's enough to get us to the end. We'll swap Saliba out for Benjamin White so we can have some people at the back. Oh, they're on the ball again. But we've got it. Fabio Vieira down the wing. Manages to out-dribble these guys onto seemingly nobody. Smith Rowe just about. Martinelli. We don't seem to have a huge amount of people in the middle, and he just kicks it wide. I don't know what that was about. In terms of XG, we have been out XG'd by quite a bit, to be honest. 3-2. We got... Oh, I thought that was it. We got another highlight. It's fallen back to us, though. Not too much of an issue then. Martinelli just runs it all the way up the wing. We got somebody in the middle. I'm guessing... never mind. Doesn't matter anyway, because he just gives it to the keeper. But I think we are just about going to hold on to it, and we have done a 2-1 win against Liverpool. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I think that, I mean, it will keep us top. I don't know about City. What happened with them? They drew to United, so that keeps us still at top by 2 points. Okay, so with our 2-1 win, we remain unbeaten. In terms of the schedule, we've got the Europa League games. We've got Man United, so I'm not sure when we're going to come back. Maybe for... I don't know. We haven't got a proper big game until City, but that's a few games away. And then we've got quite a few with Chelsea and Leicester United there. So probably come back somewhere around this region. So maybe for like this Europa League game in City, or maybe Wolves in City. I'm not sure, but it'll be around the sort of October time that we'll be back.